Hello to you watching. So we're back at it again. My March Boxycharm came in the mail yesterday. And now I have not opened it yet. I only know of one item that's in here because it was my choice. So, but everything else, still a mystery. It's really tiny, but it's heavy. So I'm excited to see what's in it. Let's see, does it have a weight on here? Okay, I don't see a weight on here, but I'll look up the things and I'll have it in the description box below. But before we get to this, we have to review February's box. Now, if you remember, February's box was all about hearts because of course Valentine's Day, and it was worth $199. Let's see if the $25 for the base box is worth it. So first on the list was the Wander Beauty Getaway Eye and Face Palette, and that was this. And I agree that it would be a really nice palette to bring when you're traveling because it's sturdy. The magnetic closure is really strong, which is good. And it has your highlight, eyeshadow, and blush in it. Now you are missing a bronzer, but you probably could use some of the eyeshadows for a bronzer. So we hit pan in Cabana. And we have some nice, we have a nice dip in Chateau. And then a little bit of a dip in Villa. And then I used Yacht once. I didn't use Road Trip and Bungalow at all. But to be fair, they look like the same color in the pan. So, I really enjoyed the highlighter. And I like the blush. It's not that bad. I'm wearing both today. You can see how shiny the highlighter is. So that's why I liked it so much. It was very bright and blinding. So I really like the highlighter. I think if the highlighter was sold alone, I'd be willing to buy it. I'm not wowed by the eyeshadows. The blush was also nice. So the only downside is the shape of the pans, trying to get your brush in was a little difficult. But all in all, not bad. I would probably, maybe 12, 15 bucks for this palette. I don't think I'd buy it on my own. I like that I got it in a subscription box, but I wouldn't buy it on my own. Okay, next item. The Lavido Age Away Hydrating Cream. This was a moisturizer. And if I hold it up to light, I've got that much left. So I'm almost done with it. I used it. Oh, I didn't tell you. I used the highlighter and the blush 21 times each. And then used the eyeshadow 10 times each, like when I did eye looks. So it took me 9 times to hit pan on Cabana. I used this 48 times at night and in the morning. It was nice. It was very thick and moisturizing, but it was very high fragrance. So people who don't like fragrances in their face care, this isn't for you. It was a nice fragrance. I mean, it was a primrose smell, so it smelled pretty, but it was very heavy. But yeah, so people who like a lighter moisturizer, this isn't for you. Okay, next thing was the Wander Beauty Double Date Lip and Cheek. And so that's this dual cream blush and lip color. And then a lip balm on the other side. I use the mirror on this side more than I use the balm. I think I only use the balm 3 times. I don't really like lip gloss, so having a shiny lip isn't me. So I don't know. I probably won't use it pretty much for anything, especially now that I'm wearing a mask all the time. It would just smear off into my mask anyway. So I used the blush part though 19 times, and I used it once as an actual lip color, which wasn't bad, but again, it's glossy, so it would wipe off on my mask really fast. But I've been using it as a cream blush before I put my foundation on. So I put it on. If you've seen any of my Walking Dead videos, you see I put it on before I put on my foundation as like a rosy base. So it's nice. I would never buy it on my own because I am not a cream blush person. But since I have it in my collection, I'm using it. All right, next thing. We have the Hanskin Hyaluron Skin Essence. And so you can see there is usage. I used it 51 times. You don't use a whole lot when you use it. You just shake it out into your hand and put it all over your face. It's interesting. I don't dislike it. I don't think it's doing anything for my skin, but I think it's a nice little extra step, kind of similar. How do I feel about toner? It kind of just is a thing that you do and you don't really know whether it's actually doing anything, but it's not doing anything bad, which is important. So luckily the instructions on here say after washing, dispense an appropriate amount onto palm and gently apply to the face in the skin texture, in direction of the skin texture. When I looked online, you use it after you wash your face before moisturizer. So you're supposed to apply a moisturizer afterwards. So that's what I've been doing. I had been washing my face, toning it with the product from the January box, and then putting this on and then following it up with the moisturizer. I don't hate that. I think it's a nice step. And so as long as I don't have something else that replaces it, I'll keep doing this before I do my moisturizer. I would not buy it myself though. So this is something I wouldn't buy. Ooh, I just realized everything in this box is something I wouldn't buy myself, except for the highlighter alone. I wouldn't buy the palette just for the highlighter, but I would buy the highlighter on its own. Okay, last thing were the $40 lip liner duos from St. Luxe Beauty. Problematic. As you remember in my February unboxing, when I was trying to swatch Secret Admirer, I broke the tip off. Well, it happened again while I was applying it to my lip. I broke the tip off. And I don't know if you can see, but it like is uneven on the top because it broke. And I have sharpened this. I have not sharpened this one. So you can see, oh, I guess I can take the lid off. So you can see how much sharpening I've had to do on this one. And now I've only worn each of these 6 times. I have Love Letter on my lips today. So I have this one on my lips today. But I haven't had to sharpen Love Letter yet. I sharpened Secret Admirer multiple times because they broke. I don't like these. They're very hard. Very hard. And lip liner shouldn't be this hard. It hurts to apply it to my lips. So I'll hold on to them for now because I don't have a very big lip color collection right now. So we'll see if I will use them, but they might end up in a declutter video at some point. So we'll see. All in all, I think it was worth the $25. They were nice products to have, at least except for the lip liners. I think the lip liners are definitely a fail. But I mean, the cream blush, the moisturizer, the extra hyaluronic serum, they were nice. I would not spend $25 individually on these products. I like that I spent the $25 on the box. I think my biggest win is the highlighter. Yeah, that's what I stand by. So, okay. We took nearly 9 minutes on that. Time to get into the new box and see what we have. I'm very excited. And actually, the one item I do know that's in here, the mascara from Too Faced, I'm really glad to have it because I'm sick and tired of my Essence mascara. And yeah, so I'm ready for a new mascara. Okay, so I didn't get the palette. Okay, first thing we've got 111 Skin. Which one's that one? That's this one. Okay, fancy black box. It is a Celestial Black Diamond Contour Gel. I have no idea what that means. The contour gel is a peptide-packed treatment gel specifically developed to focus on deep-set lines and wrinkles due to loss of elasticity around the eyes and lips. Thanks, Boxycharm. You're telling me I'm old. But MSRP on this, $140. Wow. Okay. So let's open it up and see what it looks like. This is very intimidating. Even the applicator's intimidating. So I'm guessing you like, all right. Well, we'll have to look up how to use this because Massage a pea-sized amount in small circular motions onto expression lines, nasolabial fold, so that's here, and crow's feet. So I'll have to see when I'm supposed to use this. Is this like an aftertoner thing or what? Anyway, we'll give it a try and see what happens. I don't really have fine lines that much though, but go back in. Okay, so there's that. $140. Next thing was my pick. It's the Damn Girl mascara from Too Faced. Now, I have not tried this one. I'm trying to think. I've tried the Better Than Sex mascara. It's a pretty tube. And I think that's the only other Too Faced mascara I've ever tried. So, okay, so we're looking at a big-ish brush. It's very, other than the shape, it's very similar to the Essence brush. So hopefully it's not nearly as clumpy as the Essence mascara though. So we're gonna try that. And this retails for $26. Next thing we've got is the Maven Rosewater Setting Spray. Okay, so if you've seen my other video, my Panning Unicorn, I'm working on panning a setting spray, but we'll put that on hold for this one. And I've already sprayed my face, so I'm not gonna spray it right now. But we have just a rosewater setting spray. Does it say anything special about when I should use it? Mist all over your finished look to lock it down and prevent smudging for 16 hours. Shake well before using. And then 8 to 10 inches away from face. Okay, so good to know. We'll see how this goes. And this retails for $22. So actually, I'm going to do some quick math right now. So 140. So we're at 166, 188 so far. Just to make my life easier. 188. Next, we've got a Viseart Seamless Eye Primer. All right. Right now, I use the Too Faced Shadow Insurance as my eye primer. So it'll be interesting to see something else. So it's just in a tube. Is it colored at all? Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so it's very lightly colored. Like it's not like white. It's a gel, but like, so it's that on my hand, so. Doesn't smell like much. All right, so an eye primer, and that's $24, which the Too Faced one is $22, so it's roughly the same price. So 188, 212. So we're up to 212, and we have one more item. This is the Beauty Crop Avocado Hydrating Eye Mask. Okay, so we've got an eye mask. How do we use these? 3 individually wrapped masks. So I'm guessing it's like one piece. Yeah, place 1 pair of gels onto clean, dry under eye area for 15 minutes. All right, so we've got an eye mask. I don't really do these that often, so we'll give it a try and see how we feel. This one, obviously, I'll be able to finish up by the next video. So let me do some quick math and tell you how much everything was worth. So 140. I know I said I was doing this along the way and that way it would be easier. Turns out it's not easier because that's not how my mind works. Anyway, these retailed for $18. So we're looking at 42 there. And so we've got 120 plus 110. So whole box, retail value, $230. And I will see you next month to let you know how I feel. Bye. Thanks for watching.